Alright, so good evening everyone. It's currently 10:33, February 27, 2019. It's a Wednesday. So we're going to update our I'm going to update our practice portfolio. I would like to apologize ahead that I didn't release this video yesterday evening kasi sobrang busy sa trabaho. So I'm gonna do it tonight, right now. And tonight is important because we are at over here. We need to rebalance or we need to revisit our blacklist. Okay, so I need to update my wait. I need to get the 26, not the 27. So the 26, yes. So copy, then go to the dashboards. I don't need the 27. 26, cancel, copy, and then here, paste. Okay, so we're also supposed to sell NBT. So -1. Oops, no, -1. Okay, so I'm going to do the bug of Investograms. I'm just gonna sell. So just kindly pretend that this is Wednesday morning. So the first thing that we're going to sell, so Alt Tab, is MAH. So MAH, okay, MAH, and then I have how many shares? Do I even have? Oh, did I sell them this morning already? Ah, okay, I sold na pala. Sorry, okay. So I did that already. So delete, delete, delete. This is also how we're going to clean up our dashboard kapag marami ng yung ganitong red. GT Cap, did I sell GT Cap already? GT Cap, no, not yet. So sell GT Cap, and then we have currently 5 shares. Okay, GT Cap, cancel, wait, GT Cap, this one, okay, 5. Okay, now we have a problem. What's the problem, you ask? Because of the decline in price ni GT Cap, let me refresh. GT Cap last average price 1,034,955. So because of the decline in price ni GT Cap, formerly it was at 1,000 peso level. So board lot was at 5, and so we bought 5 because of the ATR size. But now, because it went down in price to 995, board lot is now 10. So we have what is called an odd lot. So I'll just type it here so you can see it. We have an odd lot, all right? And what you can do is, instead of having a regular board lot order, you can sell don sa odd lot. Pwede yun sa, that's doable in your online broker, but I don't think Investograms has it just yet. So I'll just keep holding GT Cap for now. PHA negative 10%, so I need to add PHA to the blacklist. PHA negative 1%. Okay, so nandun na. And we're gonna sell Feb 26, so this is Feb 26, 2019. No, that's wrong. Should be to Feb 27, right? Is it Feb 27? Yeah, Wednesday. Feb 27. Tapos dito, this should be 2/27/2019. PHA. So dito si PHA, gawin natin red. Mamaya na lang. Sold at. Then we're gonna sell PHA. And then we have 1,000 shares. Sell. Because negative 10%. Confirm. So I sold, kumbaga, I already sold PHA. Or rather, this is to be sold tomorrow morning. Price 1.28. Sold at 1.28 on Feb 28. So let's pretend it's going to be tomorrow morning. Feb 28, because negative 10%. Okay. Then from here to here we have the red. Okay. Then next up, since we can't sell GT Cap, next up is Metro Bank. So Metro Bank, we will sell MBT. Okay, sell 130 shares. Reason being, it's no longer in the momentum ranks list. Because no longer in momentum ranks list. Firm. So shares at 77.5. MBT sold at, how much was it again? Sorry, I'm really tired right now. Sorry, guys. Order history, MBT, we sold at 77.5. Sold at 77.5 on Feb 28 because no 2019, because no longer in not ranks list. Okay, and then this one we will make red. Save. Okay, so we already sold MBT. Delete. PHA. Did I sell? Yeah, I sold PHA at 1.28. 1.28. Okay, so already recorded PHA, MBT, GT Cap, and MH. Okay, so delete. Wait, delete. Okay, so this one, Control C, Control V. This is how you should be bringing them up. All right, don't use any other method because it will screw up the formulas. Right, so delete that. Then we got JGS and we got house. So we have how many shares? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every now and then you might want to do this. You want to confirm that what you have here in your actual broker is the same as what you have in the dashboard. So let's do this. ABA, yes, check. AEV, check. ALCO, check. FDC, check. FGen, check. Green, check. GT Cup, check. We can't sell it because of the reduced board lot. So if this were live, meaning if this were in a real account, I would use the odd lot already. No hesitation. Whatever the price is there, I'd sell it. I'd sell it all. Okay, house, check. GGS, check. And Wilcon, check. Okay, that checks out. Now, to prepare for tomorrow's buy, kumbaga, so green. Okay, we already have green. Why are we preparing? Because we have spare cash, 12,000. Green, PHA, nope, it's in the blacklist, FDC. Now, okay, I'll just do the explanation after I do this. Alco, we already have house. So what we're actually doing, guys, is we want to have, as much as possible, we want to have the top momentum stocks in our portfolio. Also, Mr. Elmer Esmia, wait, forgive me. Si Sir Elmer nagtanong if nagbago yung discussions. If nagbago yung wait, it's just here. Si Sir Elmer Esma, may tanong siya. Okay, so here it was. Kung nagbago ang number of shares to buy on rebalancing day, dapat ba magbawas and or magdagdag o pwedeng do nothing to avoid transaction costs? And you do not actually want to do anything anymore. Okay? You don't want to add to your position and you don't want to reduce your position. Doing so will only incur transaction cost, which could possibly eat away your profits or bring you closer to the cut loss point of negative 10%. All right? So once you've already bought it, like for example, ito si Green. When we bought it, it was at 2,000 shares. But as of February 26 na Momentum's rank list, sabi niya that ATR size recommends only 1,500. So we won't be changing anything at all. Even if this grew by, let's say, it became 6,000, we will not be adding into our position. I hope that's clear. Just a quick reminder, guys. The system works by itself. If you want to make any tweaks or changes to the system, for example, I don't recall sino nagtanong, I think it was Sir Arnold. If you want to tweak the system in the sense that you want to pair it off by using the chart, by all means, go ahead. I mean, if you want to get optimum entries, by all means, go ahead. But my caveat for that is, if ever you're going to go, and that's only useful for if you're handling your very own account. What would happen if you start to get clients, if ever? Kung gusto mong magkuha ng clients and they start to pile up, naging marami na sila, it will be very difficult to check the chart for every single stock for every single client. And for example, my maximum, I have put a cap or a limit to myself. I'm going to max out at 25 clients. After that, I don't think I'll be receiving any more clients. But it might change. I don't know. We'll see if I can make further improvements to the system. But if you're only doing this for your very own portfolio and for, let's say, your wife or your mother or your siblings, and you're only handling 5 or less accounts, then yeah, go ahead, right? Go ahead. If you want, I'll even do a technical analysis video series for you on how I use the Donchian channels and EMA 30, 60, and 100 and the RSI 28 to plot the optimal entry points. But that's for another time. Okay. So let's go back. So house, meron na. JGS, meron na. Bloom, wala pa. Okay, Bloom, si AEV, we have si PAL. I'm just anticipating because we might have more. Si Bloom, si PAL. PAL. Tapos ni PAL is FEN. Okay. Bloom at 12.2 pesos. So that's 100 shares. I'm going to buy 500. 11.48 PAL. 11.48. 100, so 200 shares. See, even though it's malapit na siyang 300, I'm still just going to buy 200 shares. Right? Never go, as much as possible, never go over the ATR recommended size. FEN 1.32, 1,000 shares, so I'll buy 5,000 shares. And guys, I'll be doing this tonight, the buying, kumbaga tonight, because tomorrow I'll be super busy at work again. So please forgive me. I'll just do the buy tonight. So I'll just use Alt Tab Bloom. I'll be buying how many shares? 500. 500. Buy. Confirm. Entry price 12.34. Okay. PAL. PAL is at 200 shares. 200. Buy. Confirm. 11 pesos. Entry price. FEN. FINMA. 5,000 shares. Buy. Confirm. Oh, not enough cash. Cancel. So 5,000 sana, diba? Yeah, so we'll just reduce until it can fit. So 2,000 shares. Buy. Confirm. 2,000 shares at 1.32. So that's 2,000 shares at 1.32. Right? And we don't have any more money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and then go over here and right click, paste special values. Okay, and I'm going to make a special note for GT cap. I'm going to color this as, let's say, purple. Okay, cannot sell, wait, cannot sell because below new board lot of 10 shares. Not available in Investa grams. Okay, simple as that. Okay, so it could, if it really bugs me, I'm just gonna write that off as a loss. The entire, how much is it? GT Cup, the entire 4,000 pesos. Lucky naman. It's okay. So I won't write that off as a loss muna. Okay, so after you've done that already, you've updated your journal here dito sa action taken. Tapos you're about to just type in the done here. Since we're on a rebal / blacklist review, here's how you're gonna go about it. First up is ISM. What I want you to do is go to an area below where there's a space so that you're not confused. So right after FEN, maybe two cells down, and I want you to type in ISM. Okay? If wala pa rin siya sa momentum's ranks list, you still keep it in the blacklist. Next up is Davin. Wala pa sa momentum's ranks, you keep it in the blacklist. PHR. Wala pa rin sa list, still in the blacklist. MAH, okay, no longer in the ranks list. GT Cap, it's no longer in the ranks list, wala na. MBT, wala na rin. Si PHA, okay, perfect. So si PHA is still in the momentum's ranks list. Let's take for example lang, that PHA was dito sa top. You included PHA when we started this back in January 30, around that time, okay, and not in the most recent. The first thing you should do is to check the price ni PHA ngayon, okay, or the most recent momentum's rank list. The price is 1.33, right? Keep that in mind. So just a little note here. I'll just make this into my scratching board. So PHA price before, price now is at 1.33 pesos. Okay. Now I want you to go to your action taken tab, and I want you to look for PHA's entry price. Okay. PHA's entry price. And the reason that it's easy for you to spot is because, well, it's easy for me to spot, is because I marked it in red when I cut it before. Are you with me? So it's easy for me to spot PHA because I already marked it in red. So nandito, I sold PHA back in February 20. I cut lost it because it became negative 10%, right? Although this should have been done when should have this been done? Oh yeah, this morning. Okay. Since we're reviewing the blacklist, we look at PHA's current price, which is right now. Its current price is at 1.33. Then you compare the entry price. The entry price of the PHA. The entry price of PHA back then when you bought it was at 1.38. Okay? Entry price mo doon, 1.38. Now here's the thing. If entry price is greater than current price, if entry price is greater than current price, then stock is kept in blacklist. However, if entry price is less than current price, then remove the stock from blacklist. Okay? Again, one more time. If PHA's current price would have been greater than 1.38, we would delete it from the blacklist. Why? Because it means that price right now is already higher than when you had bought it in the past. Again, price is now higher for PHA. Kumbaga, this is, let's say this is 1.5. Okay, so PHA's price of 1.5 is higher now than when you had purchased it. At kung sa chart pa yon, alright, so we bought the price at where? 1.38, diba? Entrance, yung entry price natin was at 1.38, diba? So that, and I'm going to color it blue, okay? Currently, PHA's price is at 1.33, okay? So it's currently at this red level. But what I'm making you, the situation that I'm trying to paint right now is, what if PHA was at 1.5? Okay, so that means that PHA, the current price of PHA is now higher than when you had bought it, which was at 1.38. If that is the case, I want you to delete PHA from the blacklist. Okay, and if you're still confused, just replay this section. If you're still confused, send me a private message doon sa Facebook and we'll do a one-on-one. Okay, now when do you do this? When do you review the blacklist? Well, only during the blue sections, the blue times. I want to make this into really nice color blue. Okay, only during these periods. Okay, and this is spaced out in such a way that you review the blacklist once a month. Alright, so you review the blacklist once a month. Because the problem is, if you don't review the blacklist, tapos yung stock made a recovery, then, and is in the momentum's rank list, and is, let's say for example, it's in top 5, we're gonna miss out. Okay, so that's why we will review our blacklist once a month. Okay, and that is the last thing that you will do for this day, for a day that has the rebuzz/BL revision, a review. Okay, and now we are done. All right, so I won't delete that, so that next time that I'll do a video, you can see that right there. Okay, so that's it for tonight. God bless and good evening.